You're watching NFL Daily Brief, top football headlines made simple. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. 14 teams that will make the NFL playoffs, and 6 that will be left out. Barnwell's preseason picks. Bold predictions, strengths and concerns for all 32 teams. Reports. Koch family to buy 10% stake in Giants. 49ers add $3 million in incentives to WR Jennings deal. Meyers says Raiders' future unclear amid talks. Rodgers downplays facing Jets, it's week 1. Chargers expecting RB Harris to start versus Chiefs. Pats owner Kraft envisions statue for Belichick. Sensing narrative shift, Burrow, to put on a show. Tua on relationship with Tyreek, in a good spot. How the relationship between Micah Parsons and the Cowboys broke down. I'm going to be that person. Eagles' A.J. Brown wants more for himself, and for others. Bowen. The 11 biggest questions heading into Fantasy Week 1. Draft Guide, Rankings, Mock Drafts and Analysis. Ready for Week 1, the Browns are stocked with young talent, a reshaped QB room and an energized Myles Garrett. He's not trying to be a celebrity, how Justin Fields differs from Aaron Rodgers. I was just so proud, Josh Allen cried at end of Haley Steinfeld's Sinners performance. Roger Goodell says Taylor Swift maybe, for Super Bowl 60. Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney have bigger goals for year 2 with Packers. Free picks to make on your favorite team. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. Historically, an average of 8 playoff teams return to the postseason the following year.
This analysis uses historical trends to predict the 2025 NFL playoff bracket.
8 teams from the 2024 playoffs are projected to return in 2025.
4 2024 division winners are predicted to retain their titles: Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, and Ravens.
The Lions, a 2024 division winner, are projected to secure a wild card spot.
3 2024 division winners, the Texans, Rams, and Buccaneers, are projected to miss the playoffs.
3 of the 6 2024 wild card teams are expected to return to the playoffs.
The Packers are projected to win the NFC North, securing a playoff berth.
The Chargers and Steelers are projected to clinch AFC wild card spots.
The Vikings, Broncos, and Commanders, all 2024 wildcard teams, are projected to miss the 2025 playoffs.
3 teams from the bottom 5 of each conference in 2024 are predicted to make the playoffs in 2025.
The 49ers are projected to win the NFC West, returning to playoff contention.
The Jaguars are predicted to win the AFC South, a significant improvement from 2024.
The Bears are projected to secure an NFC wildcard spot.
The 2025 National Football League season begins with the Eagles hosting the Cowboys on Thursday night.
Week 1 continues with the Chiefs versus the Chargers in Sao Paulo on Friday and 13 games on Sunday.
The Bills host the Ravens on Sunday Night Football, and the Vikings visit the Bears on Monday Night Football.
National Football League Nation reporters have identified strengths and concerns for all 32 teams.
Analyst Matt Bowen offers fantasy football tips, while Seth Walder makes 32 bold predictions.
ESPN research provides a key quarterback statistic to know for each team.
The Baltimore Ravens are ranked number 1 by ESPN's Football Power Index.
Their biggest strength is Lamar Jackson, a 2-time most valuable player.
However, their biggest concern is rookie kicker Tyler Loop, replacing veteran Justin Tucker.
The Philadelphia Eagles' biggest strength is their exceptional run game, led by Saquon Barkley.
Their biggest concern is finding replacements in the secondary after losing key players.
The Kansas City Chiefs' strength lies in the combination of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
The Koch family has reportedly agreed to purchase a 10% stake in the New York Giants.
This deal, first reported by Bloomberg, awaits approval from league owners.
This approval could come as soon as their next meeting in October.
The deal values the Giants at $10 billion, exceeding the previous North American professional sports record.
This surpasses the $6.05 billion paid for the Washington Commanders earlier this year.
The Mara and Tisch families announced in February they were exploring selling a minority stake.
They hired Moelis & Company to assist with this process.
Julia Koch, widow of David Koch, has a considerable net worth, according to Forbes.
She and her family previously purchased a stake in the company that owns the Brooklyn Nets and New York Liberty.
A spokesperson for Koch declined to comment on Wednesday night.
The Mara family has owned the Giants since the team was founded in 1925.
John Mara is president and chief executive officer, and his family will remain majority owners along with the Tisch family.
Wide receiver WR Jennings is back practicing with the San Francisco 49ers after missing time with a calf injury.
The 49ers have also added $3 million in playtime incentives to Jennings' contract for this season.
Jennings is entering the final season of his 2-year contract and can now earn up to $10.5 million.
He is slated to become an unrestricted free agent after the season as he and the team did not come to an agreement on a long-term extension.
49ers coach Kyle Shanahan said he would like to keep Jennings for 2025 and beyond.
Jennings missed 36 days of camp and preseason with a calf injury he suffered during the 4th practice of camp.
Shanahan said Jennings had imaging done which showed he is good to go and will be ready to play in Sunday's regular season opener against the Seattle Seahawks.
General Manager John Lynch acknowledged Jennings had requested a trade a while ago, but the team is not interested in trading him.
This is a similar playbook the 49ers have followed for other players who have requested trades such as Raheem Mostert, Deebo Samuel, and Robbie Gould.
Jennings is coming off his best professional season in 2024, posting career highs in receptions, yards, and touchdowns.
The 49ers also view Jennings as an elite run blocker for his position.
In other receiver news, the 49ers signed Marquez Valdes-Scantling to the active roster and re-signed veteran Russell Gage Jr. to the practice squad.
Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Jacoby Meyers is uncertain about his future with the team as he enters the final year of his contract.
Meyers expressed his uncertainty, stating that he does not know if a new contract will be finalized with the Raiders organization.
He had hoped for a resolution before the season opener against the New England Patriots, but the two sides could not agree on terms.
This disagreement led Meyers to request a trade, which the Raiders denied.
Meyers remains open to negotiations during the season, but the deal must be beneficial for him.
He emphasized that both he and the Raiders are evaluating each other to determine if they want to continue their relationship.
Meyers' current contract carries a base salary of $10.5 million and a salary cap hit of $14.98 million in 2025.
Despite the contract dispute, Meyers chose not to hold out, prioritizing his teammates.
General Manager John Spytek praised Meyers as a consummate professional for continuing to practice amidst the uncertainty.
Spytek expressed his excitement about having Meyers on the team and acknowledged his professional dedication.
Meyers believes his performance justifies a new contract, citing his career-best 1027 receiving yards last season.
He has consistently recorded at least 800 yards in 4 consecutive seasons, further strengthening his case for a new deal.
Aaron Rodgers is downplaying the significance of facing his former team, the New York Jets, in the season opener.
In his weekly media availability, Rodgers deflected questions about returning to MetLife Stadium, simply stating that it is Week 1.
He maintained this concise approach when asked about his expected emotions, reiterating his excitement for the start of the season.
Rodgers joined the Pittsburgh Steelers after 2 difficult years with the Jets, marked by injury and a disappointing 5-12 record in 2024.
This is his second team in 3 seasons after spending 18 years with the Green Bay Packers.
Rodgers expressed his appreciation for the welcoming environment in Pittsburgh.
While acknowledging familiarity with some Jets players, Rodgers noted the team is now using a different defensive scheme.
He declined to comment on whether he maintains contact with anyone from the Jets organization.
Steelers coach Mike Tomlin had anticipated Rodgers would downplay the significance of the game.
Rodgers' teammates confirmed that he is treating the game as just another week.
Wide receiver DK Metcalf noted Rodgers' eagerness to play stems from his love of the game and desire to win.
Metcalf shares this enthusiasm, eager to see the first-team offense perform together in a game setting.
Tomlin expressed confidence in the team's preparation despite the lack of prior in-stadium game experience together. Los Angeles Chargers running back Najee Harris is expected to start in Friday's season opener against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harris missed all of training camp due to an eye injury from a fireworks mishap, but coach Jim Harbaugh confirmed his expected start.
Harbaugh stated that Harris looks ready to go and has fully participated in practice.
While the coach could not predict play counts, he emphasized Harris is ready to play football.
Harris participated in a light on-field work session in Sao Paulo just hours after the team arrived.
He wore a helmet with a tinted visor, similar to what he has worn in public practices this summer.
Harris previously stated he is not concerned with public perception about his visor.
He acknowledges he has only participated in 6 practices with the Chargers so far.
Harris is focused on getting back into football shape and feels good about his progress.
He is taking a step-by-step approach and is eager to see where it leads.
The Chargers are looking forward to having Harris back in the lineup for the season opener.
This game against the Chiefs will be a key early test for the Chargers and their running back.
Robert Kraft recently expressed his desire for a Bill Belichick statue to accompany Tom Brady's outside Gillette Stadium.
Kraft stated his intention was always to commission statues for both Brady and Belichick after their respective careers concluded.
He mentioned this plan following the end of their dominant 20-year run with the Patriots.
Together, Brady and Belichick led the Patriots to 6 Super Bowl victories.
Their partnership ended when Brady left New England as a free agent after the 2019 season.
Belichick's 24-year tenure as head coach concluded after the 2023 season.
Despite a public appearance together in January 2024, strained relations were reported between Kraft and Belichick.
Belichick was portrayed negatively in the Patriots documentary The Dynasty.
He recently commented on the ease of creating a shared vision at the University of North Carolina, his new coaching position.
Belichick pointedly noted the absence of an owner or owner's son in that environment.
Kraft's comments about the statue come just before the Patriots' 2025 season opener.
This game against the Las Vegas Raiders marks the debut of new Patriots coach Mike Vrabel.
The Cincinnati Bengals are aiming to return to their 2021 and 2022 form after missing the playoffs for 2 consecutive seasons.
This lack of recent success has impacted the team's perceived standing in the league.
Quarterback Joe Burrow acknowledges the shift in narrative surrounding the team.
He emphasizes their dedication to winning and the hard work they are putting in.
Last season was the first time Burrow played every game and the Bengals missed the playoffs, finishing with a 9-8 record.
Safety Tyson Anderson also recognizes the changed perception but maintains confidence in the team's ability.
The Bengals opened the season against the Cleveland Browns, a matchup they have historically struggled with in recent years.
Coach Zach Taylor focuses on the team's internal expectations rather than external pressures.
He highlights their goal to be at the top at the end of the season.
Burrow is healthy to start the season, a first since his rookie year in 2020.
He is eager to demonstrate the work he has put in during the offseason.
Burrow expresses excitement about showcasing their potential and putting on a show for the world.
Tua Tagovailoa has confirmed that his relationship with Tyreek Hill is in a good place.
This comes after earlier concerns about their off-field dynamic following Hill's comments about a potential trade.
Tagovailoa believes the situation was overblown and their conversation on the matter is now over.
He expects that any remaining concerns will disappear once Hill scores a touchdown on Sunday.
Hill had hinted at a trade request after the Dolphins' regular season finale in January.
However, Dolphins general manager Chris Greer confirmed no formal request was ever made.
Tagovailoa acknowledged that rebuilding trust takes effort and commended Hill for working on himself.
The 2024 season was challenging for both players due to injuries and lower than expected performance.
Hill echoed Tagovailoa's sentiment, stating their relationship remains strong despite any disagreements.
He emphasized their bond as brothers and their shared commitment to the team's success.
Hill is focused on contributing positively through hard work and leading by example.
Despite not being named a captain this season, he remains dedicated to upholding the team's standards.
Micah Parsons, a 2-time All-Pro, met with Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones in mid-March to discuss his contract.
While a source close to Jones claims Parsons initiated the meeting, a source close to Parsons insists it was Jones who called the meeting.
Regardless of who initiated it, the 3-hour meeting focused on Parsons' contract extension.
Both Parsons and Jones aim to exceed Myles Garrett's recent contract with the Cleveland Browns.
Following the meeting, Parsons contacted Stephen Jones, Jerry's son and the Cowboys' chief operating officer, seeking further improvements to the deal.
The Cowboys believed they had an agreement with Parsons, offering over $150 million, exceeding the guaranteed money Parsons would eventually receive from Green Bay.
Parsons' agent, David Mulligetta, was not present during these discussions, a practice the Cowboys had employed before.
Mulligetta never saw the final terms of the deal Jones claimed to have made with Parsons.
As the edge rusher market continued to escalate, with players like Max Crosby and TJ Watt signing lucrative deals, Parsons' camp aimed to secure an even larger contract.
The Cowboys, concerned about balancing their roster costs, grew open to letting Parsons play on his 5th-year option or trading him.
In early August, Parsons publicly expressed his dissatisfaction with the Cowboys through a series of posts on social media.
He voiced his frustration with the contract negotiations, Jerry Jones' public comments about his injuries, and the overall handling of the situation.
Parsons continued to attend team activities but displayed unusual behavior, further straining his relationship with the team.
Despite the turmoil, many believed a resolution would be reached, especially given Parsons' stated desire to remain a Cowboy.
A.J. Brown, fresh off a Super Bowl victory with the Philadelphia Eagles, sought intense training at Diamond Gym in New Jersey.
He surprised the gym owner by arriving alone and ready to work, despite achieving his football dreams.
Brown explained his motivation stemmed from remembering his humble beginnings and wanting to set an example for his son.
He pushed himself through a grueling workout, culminating in a 600-pound deadlift.
Brown is a multifaceted individual, balancing personal ambitions with team-first values.
This offseason, he opened up about his childhood struggles to connect with and mentor others.
Brown has achieved significant accolades in his football career, including Pro Bowl selections and setting Eagles receiving records.
However, he felt unfulfilled even after winning the Super Bowl, desiring a lasting legacy.
He aims to establish a dynasty with the Eagles, similar to the New England Patriots of the 2000s.
Brown shared personal details about his difficult childhood at a juvenile detention center.
He aims to mentor the children and earn their trust by demonstrating vulnerability.
Brown recounted his parents' divorce, academic struggles, and brief involvement with a gang.
Week 1 in fantasy football focuses more on player usage than established schemes or game plans.
While coaching and matchups are important, initial lineup decisions should be based on projected player volume and scoring opportunities.
Week 1 performance is not a perfect predictor of season-long value.
However, it provides crucial insights into player roles and deployment for future lineup decisions.
Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson, and the Chicago Bears offense present intriguing questions for the 2025 season.
The Bears offense has the potential to produce multiple fantasy starters, and perhaps even a league winner.
The Week 1 matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, with their blitz-heavy defense, may not be indicative of the Bears' offense's true potential.
Brian Flores, the Vikings' defensive coordinator, excels at creating post-snap pressure, which could challenge Williams in his first start with the Bears.
Williams, a fringe QB1 in 12-team leagues, showed promise as a rookie, averaging 15 points per game.
With Johnson's coaching and improved offensive line play, Williams has the potential for significant growth.
Running back D'Andre Swift, rookie tight end Colston Loveland, and wide receivers Rome Odunze and Luther Burden III all present fantasy upside in Johnson's system.
While the Bears' offense has significant potential, patience is key, especially in the early weeks of the season.
The ESPN Fantasy Football Draft Guide offers resources for all fantasy players, from casual to dynasty leagues.
It is designed as a one-stop shop for rankings, projections, mock drafts, and expert analysis.
The guide features cheat sheets tailored to different league formats and printable for draft day.
Mike Clay provides player projections for each position, sortable by category, and detailed depth charts.
Rankings are available in various formats, including staff consensus, superflex, and individual expert lists.
Expert analysts offer insights on quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end tiers.
Mock drafts are available for different league sizes and scoring types, including PPR and superflex.
The guide provides advice on sleepers, busts, breakouts, and draft strategy from ESPN experts.
In-depth analysis covers topics such as streaming defenses, tough draft day decisions, and player values.
It also includes discussions on individual players, rookie analysis, and dynasty league advice.
Articles explore specific strategies for different league formats, including salary cap and IDP leagues.
The guide also features resources on team names and new features in the ESPN Fantasy app.
Myles Garrett, a key player for the Cleveland Browns, recently reconciled with the team and signed a lucrative contract extension.
This reconciliation followed a challenging 3-14 season and a public trade request from Garrett.
The Browns are entering the 2025 season with tempered external expectations, but internal goals remain high.
The team is focused on developing its young talent and addressing its quarterback situation.
Deshaun Watson, the Browns' starting quarterback, is currently on the physically unable to perform list.
His injuries and inconsistent performance have led to instability at the quarterback position.
The Browns have expressed confidence in their coaching staff despite a disappointing 2024 season.
Ownership has publicly supported head coach Kevin Stefanski and general manager Andrew Berry.
Garrett's trade request stemmed from concerns about the team's direction, particularly on offense.
The Browns addressed some of these concerns by changing offensive coordinators and returning to Stefanski's offensive scheme.
The team acquired Kenny Pickett and drafted Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders to bolster the quarterback room.
Joe Flacco will start the season as quarterback while the team evaluates its younger options.
The Browns are focusing on a long-term rebuilding strategy, prioritizing the development of their young players.
They hope to see improvement this season and gain clarity about their future direction, especially at quarterback.
Justin Fields is taking over the Jets' quarterback position from Aaron Rodgers, marking a shift in team dynamics.
While Rodgers is a highly accomplished passer, Fields brings a different leadership style focused on teamwork and a less celebrity-driven approach.
Fields is described as a grinder who prioritizes his teammates and coaches' approval over media attention.
This contrasts with Rodgers, whose significant stature and media presence undeniably altered the team dynamic.
Coach Aaron Glenn emphasizes the importance of a strong coach-quarterback relationship, similar to the Belichick-Brady dynamic.
Glenn and Fields communicate daily, fostering a strong bond crucial for team success.
Fields' leadership style differs significantly from Rodgers, who possessed extensive experience and a commanding presence.
Some players seem hesitant to discuss Rodgers, possibly due to Glenn's apparent reluctance to elaborate on their parting ways.
Fields and Wilson reuniting after playing together at Ohio State adds another layer to the team's dynamic.
Fields seems unfazed by external pressures, prioritizing the approval of his teammates, coaches, and God.
Rodgers criticized Glenn for the way his release was handled, expressing dissatisfaction with the lack of respect shown.
Glenn opted to move on from Rodgers, partly due to his desire to establish his own team culture.
Josh Allen recently expressed immense pride in his wife Haley Steinfeld's performance in the movie Sinners.
This was revealed during an interview featured on HBO's Hard Knocks.
Allen, a self-proclaimed movie enthusiast, gave the film an A-plus rating.
He believes it skillfully blends various aspects of life.
The Buffalo Bills quarterback even admitted to shedding tears at the movie's premiere.
He stated that he felt incredibly proud and emotional during the experience.
Allen emphasized his unwavering support for Steinfeld and her career.
He viewed the premiere as her moment to shine.
Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan, achieved significant commercial success.
The film grossed over $300 million worldwide.
Steinfeld and Allen were married on May 31st.
Their engagement was announced the previous November.
National Football League Commissioner Roger Goodell hinted at the possibility of Taylor Swift performing at Super Bowl 60.
During an interview on The Today Show, Goodell stated that Taylor Swift is a special talent and would be welcome at any time.
When asked if Swift was invited, Goodell remained non-committal, only saying it is a maybe.
Fans have speculated about this possibility due to several factors, including Swift is now engaged to Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce.
The Super Bowl will be held at Levi's Stadium, home of the San Francisco 49ers, and 4 + 9 = 13, Swift is lucky number.
Swift now owns the rights to her first 6 albums, and the conflict with the former sponsor Pepsi is no longer an issue.
Apple Music is the new sponsor, and Swift is releasing her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, in October.
This release date is after the Grammy Awards eligibility deadline, making a Super Bowl performance a potential promotional opportunity.
Swift has also shown connections to the National Football League in the past, including performing the national anthem at a Detroit Lions Thanksgiving game in 2006.
She also performed at the 2010 National Football League kickoff concert and teased her music at the 2019 National Football League draft.
Additionally, she debuted a trailer for her album Midnight during a 2022 game between the New Orleans Saints and Arizona Cardinals.
All these factors contribute to the speculation surrounding Swift's potential Super Bowl performance.
Josh Jacobs reflects on his first season with the Green Bay Packers, focusing on missed opportunities for bigger gains.
He remembers plays where he could have turned 5-yard runs into 15 or more.
Jacobs aims to improve his performance by pushing himself harder in those crucial moments.
Xavier McKinney, coming off an all-pro season, prioritizes elevating his teammates and setting a high standard.
He emphasizes the importance of leading by example, even while recovering from a calf injury.
Both Jacobs and McKinney were selected for the Packers Leadership Council, demonstrating the respect they have earned.
Their second season with the Packers begins with a focus on winning the NFC North, a division they struggled in last year.
The Packers only won one of their 6 division games last season, a key area for improvement.
General Manager Brian Gutekunst acknowledges the importance of their leadership and continued growth.
While their individual statistics were impressive last season, their focus is on team success and leadership.
Jacobs specifically analyzed plays from last season where he felt he left yards on the field.
He mentioned games against the Texans, Lions, and 49ers where he could have maximized his gains.
Despite these missed opportunities, Jacobs still had strong performances in those games.
He emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and pushing himself to reach his full potential.
The National Football League season offers numerous betting opportunities, from season-long predictions to individual player statistics.
This guide provides various options for every team, whether you focus on future outcomes or specific game details.
The Arizona Cardinals could be a playoff team if their defense remains strong and their offense improves.
Tight end Trey McBride may see an increase in touchdowns this season.
The Atlanta Falcons' offense has the potential to be explosive if quarterback Michael Penix Jr. performs well.
The Baltimore Ravens are a consistently strong team with a talented quarterback and coach.
The Buffalo Bills are expected to have another successful season and win their division.
Running back James Cook is unlikely to repeat his high touchdown count from last year.
The Carolina Panthers have reason for optimism due to quarterback Bryce Young's development.
The Chicago Bears have improved their team to support quarterback Caleb Williams in his second year.
The Cincinnati Bengals offense is strong, but their defense remains a concern.
The Cleveland Browns are expected to be one of the worst teams this year.
The Dallas Cowboys are a playoff contender if quarterback Dak Prescott stays healthy.
The Denver Broncos are expected to perform well again this season, potentially winning their division.
That's a wrap on this week's NFL Blitz Talk. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more gridiron fire and fearless breakdowns.